So I'm doing a pros and cons video of my 300 watt Itechworld solar blanket after using it in Karajini for 2 weeks. First thing I'm going to say is I can't comment on the 16 amp input due to the fact I didn't see it as I was out and about when it would have been getting full sun, or was it cloudy and raining. So I'm going to put a link in the description for a video of somebody that is getting 16 amps on their solar panel, and you can watch that if you need to double check that they actually do put out what they say they put out. But what I found was the pros, they fold down to nothing, which you would have seen, real skinny compared to big solar panels that take up a lot of space that don't get their input or output that these do. You can follow the sun quite easily with it. You can turn it around, move it. You've got legs, which is a massive pro because you can actually aim it at the sun. It kept my batteries above 50% at all times, bar the one morning I made coffees and didn't have it set up. It obviously a coffee machine on a 2000 watt inverter uses quite a bit of power. And if you don't have any power going in, it can drain your batteries quite quickly, which I found out. So I'll be looking at putting another second battery into the canopy to get up over a couple hundred amp hours in the batteries. The other positive or the pro is they come with a short Anderson lead, which is also a con because of how short it is, but I'm going to give it a pro because we didn't need to buy one. It also comes with an Mppt solar charger, which was also a pro because I used that with alligator clips to charge another person's battery, which went dead flat. They were using it in their tent to charge phones, lights, laptops, that kind of stuff with no solar, no power going into the battery, so obviously you're going to drain it. But I used these to charge it in a few hours, which was great. The cons I found was the bottom edge. Bottom edge wears away quite quickly. I reckon for something that I've only used for 2 weeks, I'll put up some photos and that'll show you how they're starting to not scuff but actually wear away on the corners where it folds and where it rubs on the bottom edge. So if you're looking at buying one of these panels, I'd put it on a tarp or put some like rubber matting or just something under that bottom edge to stop it from wearing away so quickly. And considering I did only use it for, I think it was a 10-day trip, and it is starting to wear already. And the other con I found was the Anderson cable is a little bit too short, so I'm still going to have to go out and buy another one, but for a first trip I was happy with it. Could still keep the batteries charged, I just couldn't move it to where I wanted to preferably move it to get out of the shade, that kind of stuff, to get full sun, but I still kept my batteries up, so I was happy. As I said before, I didn't get photos in the middle of the day to show that it does get 16 amps due to the fact I was out exploring gorges, that kind of stuff. But I could have, say, 55% battery when we left in the morning, go away for 3-4 hours instead of 100% when you get back. That's with the fridge running. So I do believe I would have been getting pretty close to the 16 amps from the solar to get it back to 100% battery. And also, even when it was raining, I was still getting 2 amps charging into my battery while my fridge is running. So my fridge draws 4 to 8 amps depending on how hard it's working. So I reckon I would have been getting 6 to 10 amps even in the rain, and it was really overcast, so I'm pretty happy with that. But yeah, I would recommend getting one of these solar panels, but I would watch out for that bottom edge unless you put it on grass because it does wear. And I would recommend getting a longer Anderson lead cable, just so you can reach out to where the sun is if you want to get out of like if you're parked in a shady area and you need to get away from where your canopy or your car is or whatever you're charging. Just a longer lead will help you do that. But yeah, I do recommend one of these, and that is my thoughts on this solar panel.